So elements of a speech. This is to help you prepare for your speech that you are going to be doing, some tips, and just the elements. So the speaker is going to be you. You are the speaker. You are the source of the message. So the way that you present yourself is very important. You are the visual aid. Visual presentation, not the aid. So people are going to be watching you, which is important. So what you should do is be motivational. So basically just have a positive presence. Make sure that your tone of voice is a little bit higher. That makes people enjoy listening to you talk. Make sure that you're moving your voice around, that you're not being monotone the entire time. You also want to make sure that you have good posture. So you're sitting up straight, your shoulders are back, you're using hand gestures. You also want to be credible, so you need to know what you're talking about. Do that research. Make sure that you practice. And also put your own personal spin on it. Make your personality show while you are in front of people. The message is the next portion, and this is also very important because this is the information that is being presented. So there's three main components of a message. So the first one is content. So you have to talk about what the speech is about. Be knowledgeable on it. The second is the style. So how the speech is presented. Is it going to be a serious speech? Is it going to be funny, formal, informal, that sort of thing? So if you're talking about a more trivial topic, it's okay to make jokes and that sort of thing. But if it is a serious topic, make sure that you're matching that tone. The structure, so how is the speech organized? Is it going to go in chronological order? Is it going to be a cause and effect? Just make sure that it makes sense whenever you present the speech. All three of these components will either make or break your speech. The next thing is the audience. So you need to know your audience before you prepare for your speech because it's going to determine a number of things. You have to consider the audience's age, gender, beliefs, geographic location, professions, that sort of thing. If you're talking to a more older audience, you might use different words. You might not use slang. You might not crack jokes. You might make sure that you are more professional. Whereas if you're somebody around your own age, you might add in references that the people your age would understand. Whereas if there was an audience that was 10 years older, they wouldn't understand. This could cause the speaker to adapt their style and delivery. So just like what I just said. The next part is the channel. So the channel is how the speaker communicates the message. There are nonverbal channels, verbal channels, and visual. So nonverbal channels include gestures, facial expressions, posture, body movement. So these things are really important because this is what you are giving off in your speech without actually saying something. So if I'm really hunched over whenever I'm talking to you, I'm not going to have a confident delivery. Also, visual channels then. So you might want to include some visual aids like diagrams, drawings, graphics, photos, videos. These things will reinforce your message and also give the audience something else to look at. Whereas verbal channels include the tone of voice, the voice volume, and that sort of thing. All right. And that's all that I have for you guys. So just make sure that you keep this in mind whenever you're doing your speech. And that's all that I have. Have a great day.